Should we talk about rules controversy?
About Patrick Reed?
Yeah.
Go on, feel free. I didn't watch it, but I've seen the clip.
So, this weekend at the Farmers Insurance at Torrey Pines, which I didn't know actually the US Open's there this year, in 150 odd days. On the third round, on the 10th hole, Patrick Reed made a controversial move. So the golf course was wet. So I think they were playing preferred lies on the fairway, and if it was plugged in the rough, embedded as they call it, you're allowed to take relief.
Is it a drop or what?
One club drop, free drop. You can clean the ball.
Yeah.
You can take one club relief and you drop it from your knee. But your ball had to be embedded. It had to have pierced the surface of the ground. Now, typically, that only happens when the ball's first impact with ground.
Yeah.
It's very, very rare that
It's going to land and then plug.
Jump and then plug.
Don't think I've ever seen it in my life.
I don't think I have, really.
It's going to have lost so much ball speed when it lands.
Exactly.
It's not going to have the force. You wouldn't think, anyway.
The only time you could get away with it is if, let's say, your ball landed on a dry section of a golf course.
Yeah.
Let's say you're on a hill and your ball lands on the top of the hill, kicks forward into a softer area.
Yeah, but even then, it's not going to be that contrast between so hard to so soft, you wouldn't think.
So it's unlikely, right? So Patrick Reed was in a fairway bunker on number 10. He hits this shot left of the green, left of the path into rough, okay? And the ball was found, but there was no eyewitnesses of how that ball got to that location. So as Patrick Reed walked up, there was a volunteer, young lady there, volunteered, who said, "Here's Patrick, here's your ball." They put a little flag next to it to mark it up. And he must have been 15 yards away from his ball at this point, right? And he asked something that kind of struck me as a bit bizarre. Did you see it bounce? So bearing in mind, this woman's just found his ball.
Yeah,
and
wow,
the question he asks, he's not got to his ball yet.
Yeah.
Did you see it bounce? Which was her response was, no, I didn't see it bounce. Okay, which she might not have done. You're not going to and I think he asked a few other people, did you see it bounce? And everyone said, no, we didn't see it bounce, right? So he walks up to the ball, crouches down near the ball. The cameras are on him at the moment because he's leading the tournament. He kind of signals over to his caddy that he thinks it's embedded. He puts the tee down. He picks his ball up. Okay. No referees there at the time.
Oh, he picked it up without a referee being there. Oh, wow.
So put his tee down, pick the ball up, without cleaning the ball, place the ball down awkwardly, like 10 yards away from the tee location, and called over the referee. So it's like dead weird. It just felt weird. Obviously, Patrick Reed has somewhat of a history, let's say, of using the rules to his advantage. So the referee comes over, and Patrick's, saying to the referee, "My ball is embedded." So the referee comes over and says, "Well, where's your ball?" And he says, "It's there." He's like, "Yeah, but I've marked my ball. So it was here where this T-peg is." So the referee comes over, and the referee looked a bit complex. He was like, "Why have you moved it?" So referee crouches down, asks Patrick Reed whether he can insert his fingers into said embedded mark, put his finger in, and agreed that where the ball was, the ground had been damaged, had been penetrated, right? So grants Patrick Reed, yep, you can have the free drop.
So he then drops it.
So he moves it, drops it, and hits his shot and proceeds.
Was he winning at the time?
Yeah, he was leading.
He didn't win, though. Who won? Did he win? Oh, right, okay.
He won by 5.
Oh, right.
So so then there was question marks about why did he mark it in the first place? Why didn't he wait for the referee first? Yeah. Surely that was the right thing to do.
How many was he winning by at the time this happened then?
Couple.
But obviously, I saw it briefly on social media, but I didn't even know he won the event. I don't watch any tour golf, to be honest, at the minute. But if he was winning by a couple, I'm not saying he hasn't cheated because I know he's had a bit of a history in the past, but why would he risk his whole everything to get a slightly better lie?
I know. And the thing is,
if he has cheated, I don't understand it.
I think there was a bit of mud on the ball when he got there, obviously because it bounced and then plugged apparently. But so then that was it. Sorry. So then once he finished the round, it was clear from the TV highlights that the ball had landed.
Yeah, I saw that clip. It bounced up.
Jumped,
So it can't
and-
have been plugged, really.
So then the question was it really embedded? Like, if it bounced, was it really embedded? And Patrick Reed kind of, I don't know.
Is he a cheat? I want your final answer, yes or no. And do you like him, yes or no?
Is he a cheat? Let me answer that one first. When he's obviously he's been caught cheating.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. When he moved the sand in the bunker, that is like, you can't disguise that. He cheated. He broke the rules. On this particular occasion, from the letter of the law, he didn't actually break the rules this time, because it's not illegal to mark your ball and move it without a referee there. That's perfectly okay. And even the referees have confirmed that he's entitled to do that. Like, that's not a problem. But it just makes you think, what was his motives going into that situation? Again, walking up to the green saying, or walking up to the rough saying, you know, did you see it land? I just felt like his morals going into that shot kind of
win at all costs,
slanted him in the wrong position. Now, just a quick fast forward, in the same round on the 18th hole, Rory McIlroy was nowhere in contention, really. He wasn't doing particularly, he wasn't at the top of the leaderboard. He had an unbelievably similar ruling. So he hit his second shot over some trees, and it landed in the rough, and it bounced. You can see it on TV. It bounced. He got up there, didn't know it had bounced. Asked people, has it bounced? No. He took relief as well. He didn't even ask a referee. Like, he marked it, said it's embedded, and moved it and dropped it. And there's some sign of it. Did Patrick Reed do that to speed up play? Did he not want to bring a referee over? Same with Rory, which was just a bit I don't know, controversial. Last thing on it, did you see that Patrick Reed's burner account got exposed?
Oh no, has he got a burner account?
So he's got a burner account on Twitter, right? And there was loads of hoo-ha going on Twitter on Saturday night when all this happened. He quote tweeted, right, in full capital letters. It was something like along the lines of, "It wasn't just me that moved it. Check out Rory on the 18th as well."
From the wrong account.
Why is he not getting quizzed? He tweeted that from his burner account.
Oh my
right?
days.
People screenshotted it. He deleted it really quickly and posted the exact same message
God. On his real one.
Exact same message on his real account. Now, whether it's him doing it or his wife, I know his wife's had a bit of history on social media. But then his burner account, people went back on the tweets.
Oh, and he's done loads.
And he's done loads of really bad tweets against other tour pros.
Can we expose your burner account next week? If you don't raise us £18,000 to charity, we're exposing your burners. I know there's a few.
I've only done it once where I've tweeted from the wrong account.
Have you?
And had to delete it.
Do you want to know why you've annoyed me?